Well, traditionally for Republicans, it was about law and order, but the top three Republican frontrunners are all using this term weaponization. Why is this resonating so much?
Well, because the public sees a discrepancy in how cases are handled. And clearly, Jim Comey was wrong whenever he made the decision on Hillary Clinton that no prosecutor was going to take that case, and that wasn't his job to do it to begin with. And so they see differences as to how cases are handled. But that is not a defense in a case that's been brought against Donald Trump. So the public is...
Which is a serious indictment on federal charges.
It's a serious indictment with enormous ramifications for our national security and our equal treatment of individuals under the law. And every case is factually different. So there's frustration that's there. Let's solve those frustrations by not attacking our justice system and buying into what Donald Trump is doing, which is every day appeasing Russia and attacking our justice system. That's what I heard last night when I listened to the tape in Erie, Pennsylvania at his rally. Both are wrong, and it's putting his personal good above the public good and above the common good. And that's what we should be talking about, and not undermining that system of justice.
You're referring there to a reference he made to tying further aid to Ukraine to fight Russia to what happens with law enforcement and congressional Republicans.
Which is simply appeasing Russia. That's what he's talking about doing, and then simultaneously attacking our justice system in America.
You used to run the Drug Enforcement Agency. Fentanyl is killing a lot of people in this country right now. It's also used for legitimate medicinal purposes by physicians. Should it be a Schedule I drug? How do you stop the fentanyl crisis?
Well, it won't make any difference what schedule it is in terms of our enforcement activities. But right now, the precursor chemicals are coming from China, and they have legitimate medical purposes. And so we want good reporting and requirements on what's being shipped out of China. We'd like to see it stop, particularly that which is going to Mexico. But the key is Mexico, because that's where the precursor chemicals are going. The cartels have it. They're making the fentanyl at the labs there. And Mexico can control both of those. We need greater support from Mexico. We need to use our economic pressure against Mexico so that they will cooperate with us to a greater extent in fighting fentanyl.
So when you hear Ambassador Haley point the finger solely at China, you're saying she's missing part of the problem here, and that is the Mexican cartels.
Well, first of all, China is not cooperating with us, and we have a better chance of getting Mexico's cooperation. And so the solution is better there. And so, yes, let's focus on what we can address. It's also a challenge here in America. We need to use education, the risk, the danger of going on the street and buying a Percocet pill that could be laced with fentanyl. We have to do that education. Governor Reynolds had a great conference there in Iowa educating parents on this. So there's multiple responsibilities and approaches we have to do to go after the crisis we have in fentanyl.
Governor Hutchinson, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Good to be with you, Mark.
We'll be right back.